Good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. My name's Corinne Ormson. I'm the specialist for Fine and Performing Arts for the Evergreen School District, and I'm just so honored to be here to start our great show tonight for you. I was here this morning for our elementary rehearsal. All of our elementary students got to have a field trip, and they rode a bus here this morning to have a joint rehearsal. And that was the first time that these elementary students all sang as one. And it was one of those goosebump moments where you just see it all come together. You see all these individual groups join together and listen to each other and watch each other. And there was just so much joy in the room from the students and so much growth too, from beginning to end. To hear their voices join together was so beautiful. So you're really in for a treat. In addition to our elementary students that are behind me, you also will hear from two of our middle schools and our Evergreen High School choir. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity in less than an hour to get to hear that whole progression and the growth that happens when students stick with a program throughout their schooling. So I know that you're going to love to hear that happen with all of our choirs. We do have a special guest with us this evening, so I'd like to welcome board member Victoria Bradford to say a few words.
Good evening. This is one of my favorite events to attend, and I've been coming to them for a little while. And so I'm very excited that we're here again together to hear these awesome students and their songs. Evergreen School District as a whole has a reputation for really stellar music programs. And I'm so proud that we have been able to maintain those. And we couldn't do it without the help of our community, which supports those programs with their levy dollars. And so I want to thank you from the board for supporting our kids. And just really enjoy this time in their lives, because this whole music thing is just such an engaging event for them to be involved with, and kids who are involved in music are usually better in school, and they stay connected. They're better in math, so it's really worth their while to be involved with the music program. So thank you very much, and enjoy the show. It's going to be great.
Thank you, Victoria. Okay. Let's get this started. One thing I love about this is how it brings the community together. I get to see the whole community come that feeds in here to Evergreen High School, and it's very special. My name is John Velasquez. I'm the director at Fircrest Elementary, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here today. And we'll get started right away with our elementary choir, and we are going to be me with my fellow conductor, Mrs. Helen Stallsberg, are going to be conducting There Is No Time Like the Autumn, and we will be accompanied by our Burton director, Priscilla Linseth. So, There Is No Time Like the Autumn. Some of you love it, some of you hate it, but here we go.
There is no time like the autumn.
Okay, and that only took an hour to put together today after a bus ride, if you know anything what that's like. Okay, it is my I'll wait for you guys to finish your conversation. Okay, there we go. Good, thank you. Okay, our next group is my pleasure to introduce Jonathan Vaughn and the Pacific 7th and 8th grade choirs. And while they're getting set up, how many of you out in the audience have ever been involved in a music program growing up or are still involved in a music program? Raise it and lock the elbow, as we say. Hey, kids, I want you to notice, look out there. Music doesn't end after elementary school. It keeps going on right in. Some of those people who said, I'll never play an instrument, pick up that guitar when they turn 45. Like I did. Okay. Okay. Mr. Vaughn, are you ready? Okay.
Ready.
And now, our Pacific 7th and 8th grade choir, directed by Jonathan Vaughn.
So glad to be here tonight. Hey, elementary, way to get us started. Great job. Really. Awesome. Cool. Just a little correction to the program. It does say Pacific 7th and 8th grade choir. This is just the 8th grade choir behind me. We've got 3 pieces for you tonight. The first is The first is Fill the Night with Singing. And directly after that, you will hear The River Sleeps Beneath the Sky. I'd like to acknowledge and thank our accompanist for being here with us tonight. This is Becca Sivitz. Thank you so much. To end our portion of tonight's concert, I'd like to sing a song kind of celebrating and thanking our veterans as we are nearing the Veterans Day holiday. Pacific 8th grade choir was able to take part in Pacific's Veterans Day Assembly yesterday, and we presented this song for the student body and for our visitors who were there. And this is a song again just to honor a very important and upcoming holiday that we celebrate. So I'm going to turn it over to Belinda.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Belinda, and I am the sister of a medic in the Army. Today, the choir would like to present a song that is not your typical patriotic piece. Although we may not understand nor personally experience all that the brave men and women who serve go through, nor can we fully feel the weight of their sacrifice, we want to say that we stand with you. We stand with you in our thoughts and in our prayers. We stand with you in your tears and in your fears. Thank you for being our soldiers.
Our soloists tonight are Ellie Smith and Josie Prieto Hernandez.
When you are a soldier, I will be your shield, and I will go with you into the battlefield. And when the arrows start to fly, take my hand and hold on tight, 'cause I will be your shield. When you are a soldier, a soldier, and I will be the one that you can cry your songs to. And my eyes will shed your tears, and when you are surrounded, the enemy is closing in, I will fight with you to the end. And when you're lost in darkness, I will hold the light, and I will help you find your way through the night. And I'll remind you of the truth and keep the flame alive in you, and I will be your shield. Yes, I will be your shield. When you are a soldier, a soldier. When you are a soldier, a soldier.
Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, middle school choirs. My voice did not sound that good in middle school. It's very nice. And by the way, as a 20-year veteran of the military who just retired not too long ago, I really appreciate that song. So thank you very much. Now, I also want to say thank you to the children behind me, the work that they put in, the patience that they have to sit and wait and just be patient is great. I really like that. And I know these bleachers are really hard, but we'll get done here in a second. Our next tune is going to be directed by Priscilla Linseth and Vanessa Renteria from Mill Plain and Burton. And we are going to be doing two folk songs from Israel tonight. So please enjoy, and we'll see you at the end. Nice job. Okay. Our next piece, I'll wait for you guys. Thank you. Not our next piece, but the high school choir's next piece is one I got to hear last night at my wife's concert, which is at Union, and it's going to be sung here tonight. And it's Why We Sing. And why do we sing? If you catch yourself in the car driving to something, and you turn on a song, comes on, and that you start singing along like nobody's watching you. Everybody at the stoplight is, but you're singing along. That's why we sing, because it's joyful. That's why we do it. And that's why these kids joined choir. I think there's like 164, I don't know, something like that. Quite a few. And they're all really energetic, and they have lots of talking that they have to do during school, but that's okay. Okay. They're very chatty. That's what makes them good singers. Okay. So I'd like to turn it over now to Margaret Green at Evergreen High School. Thank you.
Sound of
That was awesome. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, choir. Beautiful. Our next piece is a tribute to what I would always have to wake up in the morning to reveille to, is to our flag. So I think this is one of my favorites. I know it's one of theirs. So it's called Blue, Red, and White. And it'll be conducted by Chris Kelly and accompanied, or not accompanied, it's going to be with a backing track today. So, Chris, are you ready? Here we go. Okay. You forgot to sit him down, Chris. Great job, you guys. I just want to acknowledge I was brought to my attention that I had made a mistake, and that the who joined them? Sorry. Eighth grade Cascade did join Margaret's choir at the high school right over there on the last one. Let's give them a round of applause. My fault. You're so tall and sound so professional, I did not notice a thing. So that's why. Okay. And our next pieces of music are going to be performed by the high school exclusively. And they're directed by Margaret Green, and I'll let her introduce them as she does.
Exultate in Domino. Deus in Domino. Exultate, exultate, exultate Justin in Domino, Domino. Exultate Justin in Domino, Domino. Rectus decet volatio in Domino, rectus decet volatio in Domino. Confitemi Domino, confitemi Domino, salutemi Domino, salutemi Domino, salutemi Domino, incitera, Saterio, decet godalum. Salite ili, salite ili, salite ili, salite ili, salite ili, salite ili, confitemi Domino. Exultate Justin in Domino, Domino. Exultate Justin in Domino, Domino. Rectus decet volatio in Domino, rectus decet volatio in Domino. Exultate Justin, exultate Justin in Domino.
The second piece is a pretty gentle piece to sing in this setting, but I trust that we can bring the volume down a little bit. It's called In the Silence, and it talks about how the poet, when he would go out into nature, how the silence is how he kind of could ground himself and the creativity would rise. So this is called In the Silence by Jacob Narverud.
Wonderful job. Thank you. Okay, our next piece, we're going to bring the tempo back up. How many of you like jazz music? I love jazz music. Some don't, some do, but it's all about opinions. Okay, I'll wait for you guys. Okay. Our next piece is called the Frim Fram sauce, and it's got some silly, silly words. You might have, if you're a parent of one of our singers up here, you might have heard this one in your car on the way somewhere. And speaking of parents, I would like to thank all the parents and guardians and grandparents, grandfathers, our teachers, our principals, everybody who's out here in the audience who supports these kids. We cannot do our job, which is my dream job, without you. So I want to give them, your family, a round of applause, everybody. Yes. I just went to my daughter's choir performance last night, and we know what you have to do to get them there and pick them up, so we really appreciate all that you do. And our next piece, Frim Fram Sauce, is going to be directed by our very own Lori Kamasi from Hearthwood, and Priscilla Linseth will be on the piano. Okay, please enjoy Frim Fram Sauce.
Before they sing, Mr. Velasquez didn't ask my favorite question. So I want to know from Evergreen High School, Pacific Middle School, and Cascade Middle School, how many of you were in choir in 4th or 5th grade? If you'd raise your hands. Wow. Do you guys see that? Awesome.
Now, here is our final piece for the evening, and it is a song from the Torres Strait Islands. Anybody here from the Torres Strait Islands? Maybe. But we're going to do this with everybody, our high school choir, middle school choir, and our elementary. So Margaret Green is going to conduct us. Here we go. Okay. Conductors, please come on up. Everybody stay standing. We have one last thing to do. Please, everybody, look at your shoes. Look up. Look at your shoes. Look up. Thank you very much. These are your kids. Awesome.